show here at the Will County Fair. We're now going to show for the Grand Champion steer over all breeds. The last show of the day, except for showmanship. Attention in the beef barn. Following the judging for Grand Champion steer over all breeds, we will start with the novice. Showmanship, that means all young ladies and men at the age of 8 to 10. We'll be showing immediately following the steer class Grand Champion, and then Junior 11 to 14, Senior 15 to 19. So have your animals ready. And by the way, you cannot succeed yourself. So if you have any questions, please see me or the superintendent. In the rings now, please bring in your champion. The champion shorthorn in the ring belongs to Taylor Brash. The Hereford, Kyle Ferris. Angus, Maria Joy Wilkening. The AOB Purebred, Haley Boykin. And the class that just finished, the crossbred steer Austin Bauer. A fine lineup of steers and a tough job for our. And the person representing the Kankakee Will Livestock Feeders Association is Rich Lorenz, our superintendent. So again, we want to thank all the trophy owners. In the ring, we are now judging for Grand Champion steer over all breeds, 107th Will County Fair.
Then let him wear
Well, what a good day here in Will County. You had just an excellent show, and I think oftentimes we think about the show being the young people in the ring, and they do a great job out there. But, you know, it takes a lot of people to put on an event like this. And so I want to thank Richard Lorenz, superintendent of the show, for the kind of job you did, Richard. Obviously, behind every good man, there's a good wife, so you've got a good pair there, so we appreciate Lorenz's and what they do here. You've got a great staff here, Richard. The crew's done a nice job for you. You've got other assistant superintendents as well. You've got ring help out here, Mr. Turnall and such. And I saw Mr. Turnall working with a lot of students out there, so you got a great young teacher here in Peotone, so we appreciate having the caliber of the ring help here today. Let's give them all a nice round of applause. Two young men pass out ribbons. Great job, guys. You know, when you think about this whole project with showing steers, you know, you think about the effort that goes into all this. And, you know, you can tell whenever we had a really good class, the crowd got bigger. And that's because of family who are back there working with the livestock, with the heifers and steers. And so it takes a group out there, especially the caliber of these cattle right here. So, you know, you thank the people in the ring, you thank the people back behind the scenes there, mom and dad and family, and the people that help out there. They're all very integral here as well to the show ring. You also want to thank the people that raise these steers. That's not an easy task, getting that cow made up the right sire and bull there. This is a good project. You know, you talk about what you do with the young people today. I know that we had two kids that went through 4-H and also went through sports. And as sports parents, you love that, but you're sitting in the stands and you're observing. In this situation, these five right here, the people in the ring today, you could not just participate by observing. You had to actually get involved back there. So it brings kids and cattle and parents together, and we appreciate that about this industry right here. Great job, young people here. You've got a really good, lightweight, or the light color shorthorn calf up front. He's a really meaty made steer and calf that I really admire out there in terms of that cutability, and maybe he can touch straight there about his rear hock shape splayed up front. But there's a really good calf on the rail. That calf breeds really good in my numbers on the rail in terms of quality grade, yield grade, both. They like that calf. Hereford steer, he's been pushed a little harder The calf's got just a little more natural kill, a little more throwaway, but you really admire that about that steer. He got there, but not all cattle will get there. He got there and did so still with a reasonable amount of fat trim and overall on the scales. Calf's a little high on tail head, but again, he does a great job of showing that steer. Talking about competitive, this girl, the Angus steer there, she's a competitor out there in the ring, and she's got a little bigger Angus calf there, but he's sure awfully good today. That breed looked really good here in the ring to me. Calf scales down a little heavier on that weight, upper 13s or so, but deep rib, good top, a little flatter in his hip, but nice sound made calf, and obviously again, well shown, well presented there in case of the Angus steer. The other breed steer there, I think you probably made a key cross calf there. He's one that really walks up and does a great job as far as the amounts of muscle. He's going to expose a huge ribeye size on the rail. That calf's got a large loin. He's got a deep loin there. He's wide in that top. We talk oftentimes about average muscle cattle having 2 inches of loin-eye per 100 pounds of body weight there. I think 100 pounds of body weight. So look at that calf there and project him on the rail. He's got a great big loin-eye size. He gets around the ring a little slow out here. Doesn't quite get himself as easily. But don't let that trick you. That calf right there. He's awfully good as far as that smooth condition and really big hip and big top. You like that calf especially well. Of course, the crossbred calf we talked about here a moment ago, a little more moderately framed steer. You can watch his calf move about the ring there. I can't just really fault that steer. I mean, he doesn't really splay up front. He's got good flexion there behind and really good in terms of that skeleton. But you get beyond that, you like the steer. I mean, the calf's got some muscle there into his quarter, really good turn in that top line, and really fresh there about his front end as well. Just a tremendous amount of pit influence. You like that about that calf. So really good steers here. I enjoyed my afternoon in Will County. I know I've got showmanship, so you have to go, but I want to thank again Richard for inviting me here today. Let's give the youth here a big round of applause for my steers. And I do like that shorthorn calf up front. He's so meaty and so lean made, and really good in terms of cutability, and I like it at this angle here. I can get behind that calf and would appreciate that calf's overall quality. Great. Of course, the big man into key cross steer. I mean, he's probably got the most top of any calf out here in the group. A huge loin there as well. It really has that nice quality grade. This will make that calf a little sounder. Now, one that kind of combines those two steers there and really gets around the ring. I think that's an awfully good crossbred calf. He's going to be a great steer.